Were you aware of Babylon 5 when you joined the show in the third season, or was it just all new to you?
No, not at
No.
all. Not at all. I went for an audition to the converted warehouse factory,
Hmm.
which it was Aqua something. I can't remember. I recently was told again what they were.
It was a
I
hot
don't
tub
think that
factory, wasn't it?
something like that,
Yeah.
whatever. But I filmed in it. I've been in a similar location for 90210. I did 5 episodes of 90210, which was also shot in a warehouse. Not a
Ah.
soundstage. These aren't sound stages. If a plane goes over, that's it. It's a retake. That's it. It's the real deal. No, but I auditioned for that, and I read some pages, and I think I read them for Joe and somebody else in the room. I can't remember because it's just like one off, and then got the call. You've got the part from my agent. So that was a surprise, but didn't know what it was. And they sent me some episodes of season two so I could get up to speed.
Mm.
Mm.
And so I viewed that and some of those and went for my wardrobe fitting. And the character was kind of informed by the costume because if you put
Yeah.
that kind of costume on and you're
Mm.
standing there in your robes with your special Minbari staff, I know, pretty good, cool technology, eh?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the Minbari fighting pike, which
Yeah.
got its name. Sorry, Joe, got its name later. Was retrofitted, but I think it's a Den Bok, isn't it? I never called it a Den Bok. I don't think I called it a Den Bok. Maybe some fans out there can say I did, but I don't think I did. But
I can't
it
remember
was
you saying.
great.
Yeah.
The best thing about Babylon 5, apart from the marvelous writing, Joe, was was the fabulous cast. There
Mm.
was such a you've got a Mira Furlan and
Mm.
you've got an Andreas Katsoulis and Peter Jurassic, and these characters were such big characters. And of course, you got the cowboy. You've got oh my brain. Oh, you'll have to edit that
You
out.
got
Oh,
Bruce
John
I'm going to
Boxleitner.
Sheridan,
forget.
Bruce
Yeah.
Bottleiner. Yeah.
Yeah, how can you forget Bruce Boxlight now? It's just a
Possibly because
mental.
Marcus is cooler even than
Yeah.
Bruce Sheridan.
No, no. I used to make jokes because we all used to eat in lunch tents. Well, I
Mm.
wouldn't call them tents, but out the back of in the parking area
Mm. I've seen the pictures.
is
Yeah.
where we'd have our lunches, and that's where people started putting dust cover. We were it was a factory at the junction of two freeways that crossed at that point, and there was a cement works next door. So
Wow.
your car would be covered in thin white dust at the end of the day. Some
Oh,
people
no.
started bringing car covers to cover their cars, but yeah, cement dust was the real issue.
Wow.
No, but that's it. I tell you, it was fun. It was fun turning up for work and seeing Jakar,
Mm.
Andreas Katsoulis, sat outside his trailer because he was full lizard. It
Mm.
was like 5 o'clock in the morning when he was coming in for makeup.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, I'm human. I don't come in until 9, And there he'd be sat outside his trailer smoking.
Mm.
But this this big lizard with red eyes smoking. It was just very, very fun.
Brilliant.
Very
Go
fun.
on, ask me a question. I can't remember things.
Yeah. So I mean, do you have
I
any?
haven't badmouthed anybody, have I? No,
No.
I haven't.
No.
All good. All good.
Okay.
I mean, are there any particularly fond memories from working the show? Any moments you want to share from your time on the show?
I suppose the funnest times that I ever had was, I think, in the Mars episodes with my dear friend Rick Biggs,
Mm.
who's playing Dr. Franklin, because the Dr. Franklin Marcus relationship was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then when we have to go to Mars and our cover is that we're a married couple, so
Yeah. That was great.
I love that. I love that
I
so
could go
much.
totally Python on that. That was fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did. I liked that. Just Marcus winding Dr. Franklin up all the time and getting him to yell at him and everything.
Yeah, that was a
but
great
being
bromance.
somehow cool at the same time. You know,
Mm,
I spy with my little eye something beginning with B.
yeah,
Boxes. You remember that? More
yeah, it's
boxes.
great. I love
I'm
the
gonna
comedy
kill
of that.
you.
I
Yeah.
mean, was that your favorite episode, do you think? Like, or your favorite storyline? Because the storyline with Ivanova was quite integral to the show as well, wasn't it?
Well, yes, but it was somewhat distant. I suppose there was the fun time where there was that time when I had the chart, the flow
Mm,
chart of which was pretty Python. Yeah,
yeah,
Joe wrote everything, by the way. I didn't have to change a single line. He wrote in the English dialect. He wrote all the jokes. So I think the most bizarre thing, I don't know how many episodes I've done where I get a script. The great thing is you don't get the script. It's great when you go to conventions, you've got no idea. Hello, person going up the stairs.
Just saying hello.
It's fun, it's exciting. You've got nothing going on in your shop, Baz.
no,
Yeah,
they're all out at the
it's
moment.
all going on
You're
here.
saying, like, you got DVDs, you got nothing. I want the full landscape. Anyway, no, but you get the script and you don't know what you're doing until you get the script.
Mm,
And the scripts are always it was kind of felt kind of like duh, duh, duh. They're always delivered by motorcycle dispatch riders. You do not mail a script ever because it's
right.
copyright.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's delivered. You sign for it. There, you have the script. And so I get the script and I'm reading through it and I'm confessing that I'm a virgin. What? What? Wait a second. Marcus's backstory is that I was a miner working on a mining colony. So I'm a 35-year-old miner who's a virgin. All right. Either I was incredibly spiritual and just waiting for the right person, or I couldn't get laid. One of the two. So I obviously picked the spiritual angle,
Yeah.
and that was the
Yeah.
option there.
Definitely.
The weirdest scripts to get was the script was delivered. I open it and there's a CD of Pirates of Penzance and some sheet music. I go, well, WTF? Read the script. What? And I had to learn Modern Major General, which is not an easy song to learn.
Mm,
No.
yeah.
But I did it. It was a lot of fun. And I learned every freaking word of it.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Can you still remember
I
it?
could have carried on, but they cut. What?
Can you still remember it?
Vaguely, I'm not sure the tune is going to be accurate, but I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England. I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order category. Not the right tune, but
Brilliant.
nevertheless.
It was
Amazing.
very close to the tune.
So good. Yeah.
So good.
Brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know whether I did the correct tune in the show, but it didn't matter. Nobody seemed to mind.
Well, it was so good they played it over the end credits of the episode as well. So maybe we'll play over the
Well,
end credits of
it
this one.
was the end credits of the episode, so that's the funny thing about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
With Franklin saying "Shut up."
Mm, loved it. Yeah.
I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news with very cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With very cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Brilliant.
Anyway,
Brilliant,
Brilliant.
brilliant
Brilliant.
that's
No,
right.
thank
It's from
you.
the early days of comedy.